So this has been a little while coming, a little more in-depth video on the new project, the Fordson Industrial front end loader by Malcolm Moore Engineering. Haven't really had much time to tinker with it since it came off the truck because we've had the wettest winter and spring in over 70 years. It's been absolutely atrocious, but finally had a run of more than 4 days without it raining, so a little bit of time to make a video with a bit better lighting. So a few things I've done to it quickly since it first came off the truck. I've taken the nose off it, a bit of rust in the usual spots, but came with grills, so pretty happy about that. The front radiator and bonnet guard, nose guard there has been pulled off. Quite the heavy bit of gear, and the bucket's off as well. Quite a straight edge on the bucket, hasn't been used to run into tree stumps like a lot of them have been, but you can tell it's had a pretty hard life by the wear on the pins just here. So over here, back to the project. From the casting codes, I found that it was made sometime in June or July 1966, and I do believe it's a Power Major base. Now, interestingly enough, new to me, it is a petrol model. Again, I think that's quite unique for a tractor of that age, but also being an industrial tractor to be petrol. A lot of things were going diesel by then. So it's seized, but only just. I've got a bit of diesel sitting in there. I need to change the oil out and everything anyway. Hasn't come with a head. I don't know what the carburetor looks like. There's a few other things here that's making me think I might swap that out for a diesel engine, but early days, so we'll see how we go. Big heavy duty front suspension, you can see there, that's definitely not a traditional Fordson front rim there. Beefed up, heavy duty, larger front wheels to take that weight and that constant use. We've got a hydraulic system on the front mounted to the crank. As you see, I've got it chained up at the moment just so I can rock it backwards and forwards and move it. Big front end loader frame here. Seems intact, a little bit of rust here and there, but not too bad. Hoses seem alright. There's a few little holes I can see in the metal from a bit of rust. We've got the older style heavy duty cast rears, but all the tyres hold air, so I can move it around. We got the heavy duty beefed up front axle and steering system. And here's an interesting one, is that the front axle isn't actually mounted to the tombstone or front counterweight like traditional Fordsons. So if you have a look there, you can see there is where a traditional axis would be pinned with the king pin to the front there. This one, the engine is pretty much free floating almost. The actual frame of the front end loader is what holds that front axle in place. So really want to get under it, investigate that a little further. Something new for me. On the back here, we've got our hydraulic tank. We've got our lovely Moore Engineering stamped counterweight. We've also got steps to be able to get up into the seat. Now this is a seat that I just had in the shed, didn't come with the seat. It doesn't have the usual Fordson Major, Power Super Major suspension. It's got the old E27N spring type suspension. Go around this side. We've got our hydraulic control pack right there with 2 control valves. Handles are missing. Got a hydraulic system there. And then from here we go on. It's got custom mud guards as well. You can see in there that they've been welded with a dog leg in them. More heavy duty, account for the mounting points on the frame. Obviously no belt pulley, and that's it. So, new project for me, being petrol and an industrial with a front end loader. So a bit of investigating to see what direction I go, whether I try for the petrol or I swap it out to a diesel. So I'll keep you posted along the way with this journey. I'm pretty excited to get something a little different in terms of a Fordson. And yeah, till the next one.